we're going to go from this to this in Fusion 360. Most Props 88 this. Hey guys, welcome back to Props 88. I am Dave, your host for today. Okay, this is our restraining bolt, and just so you guys know what a restraining bolt is, right here, a restraining bolt were small cylindrical devices that could be affixed to a droid in order to limit its functions and enforce its obedience. I think that's pretty funny, so I wanted to share that with you. Thought that was pretty funny. All right, let's get that out of here. Fun and games. Here's the restraining bolt we're going to design, and I put some temporary, well, not temporary, but my measurements here. It's going to be 55 meters wide at here. It's going to be 47 millimeters this wide and 30 millimeters tall. And then little dimensions going in here. I made this a little bit more complicated, but it just kind of circles. So we don't have to go in that much depth, but I'm going to try to design it just for you guys, just to go like this. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 rings and the middle ring over here. And then these cool little indentations. So I'm sure you'll learn a lot. Okay, let's start. Create a new sketch. First thing we're going to do is create a circle. And from my previous diagram, 55 millimeters. There you go. And next thing we're going to do is create another circle, 47 millimeters. 47. There we go. We got 2 big circles already. That's it, we're done. No, I'm not kidding, guys. All right, let's get going here. Now the total height of this is going to be 30 millimeters. So we can go here, extrude to 30. All right, and then we're going to extrude this part to, extrude that to 15. So we got somewhat of a little restraining bolt looking like. All right, there we go. Okay, let's shut off the sketches so I can see better. Now, next thing we're going to do, let's get this side part. This is probably the most complicated part about it. So this is where the fun begins. The rest is kind of just circles, and we're going to extrude them in and cut. So that's pretty cool. This is the meat and potatoes, I would say, right here. First thing we're going to do, let's do this. I'm going to get that off there. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to fillet just a little, whoops, not this one, not the fillet. I always click on that by accident. I want to do the other one, chamfer. That's the one I want. And let's see, we'll do 3 millimeters on there, and then I'm going to chamfer this one over here. Let's get this in. Chamfer you and you. Let's go 3 millimeters. There we go. Perfect. It's starting to look more and more like it. Okay. Now, you got to get those ridges in here. How are we going to do that? I'm going to turn it on the bottom like this. And let's see. Move you over here. Now, what I'm going to do is create a new sketch right on the bottom, like that. Okay. And we're going to work from our bottom to the top. I'll show you what I'm going to do in a second. So, since we know this is the bottom, let me show you this. So this is the one we want to cut into, not this circle, not this one, it's this one right here. So let me go back there. So this one right here. So let's draw a square right on the outside. And I only want it 1.5 millimeters. I think that's big enough. And the inside, we only want it, I'd say, another 1.5 millimeters. So since I put the square at the edge, we have to do 1.5 millimeters, so this would be 3, if that makes sense. So if this is 3 millimeters, obviously 1.5 here, 1.5 here. And the one we're going to be concerned about is this one here. So let's go here. And just to show you real quick, I can back out of here. So if I just select this square, I want to rather extrude. I want to extrude this, and you're going to see it's going to go up. Let's watch. let's get it right there. See that? Now I don't want to do the bottom too. I don't want to do the bottom at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to just go to do the two sides again. Two sides. And come right back up here. And just go a little bit more. Oops, there we go. Make sure we're right on target here. Right there. So we're perfect. So we're just going to click OK. And I can show you. I'm going to turn this around. We got one little edge right there. See? Now we're going to replicate this cutout all the way around. Let's get him positioned properly. And we're going to edit our sketch again. And we're going to create a circular pattern. We're going to create circular pattern. And the objects we want is him. Just double click on him. And the center point is going to be him. And I know that if we add, let's say 42, that's not close enough. Let's say it's 60. Yeah, it looks much better. 60 is really cool. And we'll just click OK. And then we got a nice big pattern over there. That's a lot of them, right? So let's select all of them and then do the same thing, extrude. Okay, let's select everything. But before we select everything, let's shut off sketch 1, shut off the bodies, so we have less to highlight. Let's see. Computers takes a while because it's a lot of points. All right, so get rid of this one. Let's zoom in and get rid of this guy. So that's what we want to extrude. So we're going to extrude and go back to the body. And then I'm going to orbit it correctly. And then we're going to do that two-sided again. Two sides. And one will be all the way up top. Oops. Let's get a better view. One will be there and we'll do the bottom. Like that. And we'll do the top. Right, oops. And right there. There we go. Let's cut. How it looks. Boom. How's that look? Pretty straightforward, right? Let's shut off the sketches so you guys can see it better. Perfect. Now that's starting to look like a cool looking restraining bolt. Guys, next thing we want to do is, see this little rim right here? Let's see if I can get one of these tools. See this rim right there around the whole restraining bolt? Let's create that right now. Get rid of these. Let's create a sketch right on top of our bolt so far. So we're going to create a new sketch right on him. Let's create a circle. Now remember, this circle, this outer one here is 47 millimeters right there. So we're going to make this one circle a little bit smaller. So we'll make this 46. And then we're going to make another, we're going to offset that by 2. Let's press the O button and offset that by 2. Show you that what I'm doing in a second. And then we have this ring here. And now we're going to extrude it. One, make sure you click both this and the other one in there. And we're going to come down as much as you like. We're just going to put it right here. And then remember, this has to be two sides. And we'll make it like that. Looks good. And we'll click OK. And boom, you have a indented ring. So it's very similar to this one over here. Okay, now working on this area. We can do a couple more circles and we are done. So let's create a new sketch, put it on him. And now we're going to make this outer portion of the ring. So we click there, and I'm going to show you like this. And I'm going to do an offset from here, press letter O, and I'm going to make it like 3 millimeters. There we go. Take this middle, extrude it down, and we'll go 10. How's that? Nice and deep in there. We're not going to make it that deep. Let's make it 7's good. All right, we got our ring. Move this up here. And now we're going to take this outside. Gonna make it a little bit prettier. There we go. Just like that. It's got the outside done. Let's go back, create another sketch in the middle. Go right to our circle again. This is going to be, we'll just make these random numbers. I'll just grab 34 like that, and do another offset. Make this 2.5. Boom. And now we're going to extrude this up like that. Let's see, make that level. Yep, that's good right there. Click OK. Starting to look, getting more closer and closer. And we'll just do the final ring in the middle. Another sketch right in the middle. Another circle. And we'll make this one like this. So we'll do 18. And we'll offset this guy. And offset him by, let's do 2.5 again. There we go. And then we'll just extrude him up. Like this. Again, looking good already. And we got one more circle to do in the middle. And then we'll just create a new sketch, put it right in the middle. And this is the one that's going to have kind of a bubble end. And we'll make him, let's make it 8. We're just going to extrude the whole thing this time. So, up. Like so. Actually, we're going to make him a little bit lower, like that. All right. Now, let's take the edge. You can click on him. And we're just going to, let's see, make him more round, like that. Boom. There we go. Nice, pretty restraining bolt. Hold on in Fusion 360. Now, once you create your own restraining bolts, you can turn this around, cut a hole in here, add a magnet. You could actually put a hole through the whole thing and, I don't know, put a tube in there, maybe rotate it, do anything you like. But hope you guys learned something. Hope you enjoyed the video of this Star Wars restraining bolt. All right, guys, thanks for watching.